Hey you guys, today I'm going to review the next 15. I think that's what it's called. Oh my god, I just watched it. Excuse my appearance, shit, it's Super Bowl Sunday and I'm in the house relaxed. So um I'm going for the Panthers, so go Panthers. I'm just going for Cam Newton. I'm just saying. But anyway, um the next 15, I'm going to review this show. Y'all don't have to worry about that. I will review this show. Um, I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. I'm so here for the concept with Carlos King and Claudia Jordan. Shout out to Claudia Jordan, for having, this idea, whatever. But this first episode, I'm not going to review step by step. I'm just going to talk about, the show and what I thought about it and the cast of the show. So let me tell you who's going to be on the show first. So you got Carlos King. And Carlos King and Claudia Jordan from the Real Housewives of Atlanta and being a model and being on just been on a lot of different stuff. I'm here for Claudia. I was here for her when she was on Real Housewives. I don't know if I'm so much be here for her on this show, because the shade she be throwing, I'd be like, girl, that should be unnecessary. But I think I'm gonna be here for the drama of the show. Um but her and Carlos King came up with this idea and have, a lot of reality stars that got bad reps or whatever, because they feel like reality stars get bad reps. And I do think that a lot that they do. Even reviewing these shows, I do think they get a bad rep because we only see little bits and pieces of certain people. I do believe that. Oh, my eyes are red, but that's because I'm tired. But anyway, um, so they have this idea of getting all these reality stars. I think it was like 6 of them. It's just gonna be 6 of them, and she wants to do a talk show with them. But you kind of see the behind the scenes of the reality stars and making this show come to light and all this kind of stuff. So I'm here for it. I'm here for the thing. So the next cast member is Laura from Basketball Wives LA. She had her storyline of her and her sister and her husband going through it, and now her and her husband keep going through it in social media. So, she wants to explain her story and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, cool. Because I had mixed feelings with Laura being on Basketball Wives. Sometimes I liked her and sometimes I just wasn't here for her. Because when she was doing that unnecessary stuff with Jackie and her daughter, I just felt like she was too old for that shit. And what if that was her kid? So then I had stopped liking her or whatever. But we can have our ups and downs. I'm here for her and her shade. And I like all of them because they real opinionated. But then we have Jennifer. Jennifer from Basketball Wives, New York, Miami, whatever city they wanted to be in last. I don't know. The one with Tammy in them. Well, Tammy switched over to LA. But her whole image was her being Evelyn's sidekick, her being quiet and all that kind of stuff. And she feel like she really has an opinion. People didn't really get to know her and stuff like that. And I'm like, you still acting like that right now. As far as bougie wise, you're still acting like that right now. So I'm just saying, own that part. Just own that. But as far as her being quiet, she real opinionated. And when she talking to her friends, and when she talking to the in the confessional, the green screen and stuff, she real opinionated. So I want to see how this plays out with her, because I don't like the bougie part of her. When her and Evelyn was coming at Tammy and all that food stamp shit, I stopped liking her then. But even when her and Evelyn got into it, I was on her side with that storyline, but I still was like, you still boring. So when she left, I was like, whatever. I'm just keeping it real, because we'll get into that. But that's what we got from her. So I just don't want to see her turn into the pop-off queen all of a sudden just to please other people. If you bougie and timid, be bougie and timid. Own that. But don't try to come on another show and be like, oh, that ain't who I am. Let me show y'all the ratchet side of me. Because that's what I'm getting from her on this first episode. I was just looking at her like, okay. Then we have who else? Benzino. Your image ain't changed because you still doing reality shows, still acting the same way. Like, so I don't, it's not your image on Housewives, it's your image all the time. Your image on social media. Like, so how can you clean that up when you stay popping off on social media? You stay acting like an asshole to Titi on the little marriage boot camp thing. So I'm just trying to figure out what he cleaning up. And what opinion do we want to hear from him? I'm really was shocked to see Benzino on this show. So we have Karamo. Yes, I'm here for Karamo. I was here for Karamo on Real Housewives. I mean, not on Real House, Real World on MTV. Shit, I used to love that show. Then the last like maybe 5 years, I was just like, this shit is starting to get stupid. Then they start doing mixing the challenges, and it was just stupid. It was just like reoccurring people that just want to be on TV. So I stopped watching. But I was here for Karamo season. I was here for him. So when he was saying how people were coming at him on social media, calling him a racist, I was just like, did they watch the show? Did they not understand people were coming at him? So, but I'm here for him. He's like now a newscaster, a reporter, and all journalist and stuff. So to see that he elevated in his career since then, because like he said, he didn't get paid for being on a reality show like all these other people did. And then it seemed like he just became, to me, more successful as far as you're not still having to do reality shows to make money. Now you are a real respected journalist. So I respect that. Then we have, not last but not least, and I couldn't stand her. I couldn't stand her when she was on the show, when she was on reality TV. But I like her now. I like her now, and I follow her on social media. And I've been following her on social media for a long time, so it's not like I just started following her. No. But Miss New York from Flavor of Love, from I Love New York, from New York Goes to Hollywood, from just New York. Now, she is a lot on the show. But like I said, I follow her on social media. I follow her friends and stuff like that. People that know her, like that I, got to know over the years. And she is not like she is on TV. So when I see her on TV, I be like, girl, you don't have to give them all of that. And then that was way back then when it wasn't reality TV. So we don't need all this extra New York, I'm the head bitch in charge. No, because baby, these are people that has careers in the game, and I'm just saying, I'm not even trying to talk bad about her, but I'm just saying, humble yourself, because baby, we didn't have Twitter and bloggers the way we do now, in bloggers that will eat your ass alive. So I want her to really come and show the real Tiffany. I don't want her to show New York. I really want her to show Tiffany and let people know she a real cool chick. She a real down to earth chick. She hang with, real cool down to earth people. You know what I'm saying? So I just, like, I'm telling y'all, what y'all seen on Flavor of Love and what y'all probably seen on this first episode is not the Tiffany, or what y'all seen when she was on that damn doctor show getting plastic surgery, or that's not Tiffany. That's New York. I want her to show Tiffany. But they end up doing a focus group. They end up, after they bringing all the cast together, New York is being New York. Well, I hate that I have to review her as New York and not Tiffany right now, because I know that's not her behind the scenes. So when she out there bitching about her dress because they told her that she couldn't wear a dress on camera because it wasn't gonna show good on camera. She bitched, but then when she put on the second dress, I was like, you still got a long memory of that dress on, but maybe it was the print of the dress. And then I'm sitting there like, but we seeing it right now. Y'all worried about what it's gonna show like in the room. Y'all using different cameras because we see her dress, no problem right now. But anyway, she out there bitching while everybody else is meeting up. So they end up doing a focus group with the other castmates or whatever, and they allow people to talk about them just by a picture and say what they thought about them on the show or whatever, and they got to watch. So people were going around, and as they talking about them, the cast was talking about the people that was talking about them. So I was like, hell, it's fair game. Both of y'all talking about each other. But I'm like, this is what happens when you put yourself out on a reality TV and you allow them to edit you in the way, because if you don't like it, you won't come back the next season. But you guys are coming back next season after season and letting them edit you in this negative light, and then when people talk about y'all get mad. I'm like, you can't get mad when you allowing this to happen. And Carlos was trying to make it say, like, this is real. What you see is what you get. He's not doctoring anything and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just sitting there like, so these people are acting stupid for a check. Basically, that's what you're saying, Carlos. Basically, that's what you're saying. So, yeah, the focus group, they end up, it was funny though, because one lady was going in on a lot of people. It was two ladies. One with this blue hair that I felt with the cast was saying, like, this bitch is high. Like, but then I kept on saying, y'all gonna feel bad watching this back, and people or these bloggers like me, vloggers and stuff like that, and people just hollering at their TV screen is talking about you the same way you're talking about these reality stars. So when you watch it, you're gonna feel bad because people gonna be going in on you. But they were all going in, and then they end up meeting. But that black lady, you could tell she had shitted on herself from what she was saying about them. And then they walked in that room. I fell out. Because I kept on saying, look at her face. Look at her face. But I was like, yeah, that's what happened. That's why I tried not to go in on these reality stars. Because I was like, bitch, what if you see one? But I don't go in. When I always say this, I always say, I don't understand. Why would you put yourself out there? Why would you do this on national TV? Why would you do your kids like that? I be having questions for that ass. You know what I'm saying? It's not so much going in. And if you're doing dumb shit like the people on Love and Hip Hop New York and some people on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Then you just go in on certain people. But a lot of them I try to give the benefit of the doubt. I really try to see all sides on reality TV. I don't just jump on bandwagons and hate people and stuff like that. But all these reality stars on this show have got it from me, probably except Karamo. Karamo probably the only one that I was here for his character on the show. But the rest of them, well, Claudia, yeah, I went in on Claudia too a couple of times. But hell, y'all put yourself out there. You put yourself out there. I enjoy the show. I will continue to watch the show. If you guys have watched the next 15, tell me what you thought about the show and tell me your thoughts and opinions about them. Now, I do want to see the stuff that's going to happen between Claudia and Jennifer, because Jennifer, you talking about this girl a hoe and this and that, but you're not addressing that you sleeping with her ex right now. You can't throw shit. I'm just saying, I'm not saying you a hoe, but you're sleeping one of the hoe's exes. So I'm just saying, don't look good on you. But I want to see the shit play out, because Claudia not really tripping at the bitch sleeping with her man. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, Claudia, both of them felt the same way. They don't want to work with each other on the show. What else happened? I'm trying to think of what else happened. Oh, when she met up with Star ex-husband, that shit was funny because he was reading her like, bitch, you gonna run into Claudia and she, might not be the one. You know what I'm saying? So what you gonna do now? And that's when she was acting all hard. So I was looking at the TV like, I'll believe it when I see it. But then when New York came in at the end, she ended up coming in at the end after the focus group and all that kind of stuff. And when they were mentioning in the talk show, she walked in and everybody greeted her, cool. But I was like, I wonder what their confessionals are gonna say next week. I just want to know. But tell me what y'all think. Follow me on all social media sites by the Ghetto View, THA, not THE. I'm about to go find me something to eat before this game come on. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Gotta go do something with my hair. I went out last night and this was the end result. I'm just saying. Alright, you guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out. I probably sound like the girl with damn blue hair, but I'm not high. Alright.